This is the Night Owl wired security system. I'll identify the equipment and how each piece is connected. How simple this is to set up and test using Bluetooth. Pause this video at any time if you're following along, and please note, some of the contents here may look different than yours if you've purchased another system, so check your manual, your model number, but many of the setup steps will remain the same. Here's what comes in the box. One Night Owl DVR. That's the recorder. It has a built-in hard drive. Now your cameras will be connected to this unit. You get one DVR power adapter, one 6-foot Ethernet cable, a 6-foot HDMI cable, and a USB mouse. These are used only if you decide to hook up a TV monitor. It'll take a 1080p TV. Your system includes cameras, but the exact quantity will vary depending on your model number. One AC camera power adapter for every 4 cameras, and one 4-way splitter for every 4 cameras. You get one 60-foot video power cable per camera. Each camera will include one mounting hardware packet. Now these cables are wound up very nicely when they're shipped. I'm going to leave them that way to test. Once the cameras are installed, we can unwind them then. The best and easiest way to set up and test this system is using your smartphone and Bluetooth and the Night Owl Protect app. I'll come back to this important step later. Right now, let's set up the hardware before you power anything up. First, use the Ethernet cable and plug one end into the LAN port on the back of the DVR. The other end hooks up to your home network access point or router. Push them in till you hear a click. Each camera has 2 leads. One is a power lead, the other is a video lead. Remember, do not install any cameras until you run these tests. For this first step, connect the camera video lead to the cable video lead. They're marked. And then connect the red power lead. One end goes into the camera, the other end goes into the back of the DVR. This is a coaxial cable, but it has a BNC or bayonet connector. You just simply line the pin up to the groove, push in and twist. Hook up all cameras this way. Now hook up the power leads from the camera to the power splitter. This is the 4 leads to 1 connector. The next step is hook the power splitter to the power adapter and then plug this in to a surge protector. Now connect your DVR to its power adapter. I also recommend a surge protector for the DVR. Pause the video here, get your smartphone, and download the Night Owl Protect app. Once you open it, create your account. Once your account is verified, restart this video. Now, if you choose not to hook up to the internet, the system will still work, but you may create a few obstacles for your operating system. For instance, you cannot view your system remotely. You will not be registered for technical support. You'll have to do that manually. You'll have to manually update your system's firmware, and these updates need to stay current for tech support. The quick start guide that comes in the system will be very useful here as you start using Bluetooth. So let's get things powered up. Power up the DVR. Power up the cameras. Once you have downloaded the Night Owl app, create an account if you haven't already and sign in to your account. You may be asked to enable your Bluetooth so the Night Owl app can pair to the Bluetooth recorder. Enable Bluetooth at this time if it's not already enabled. With Bluetooth enabled and the DVR powered on, the Night Owl app will use Bluetooth to scan for available devices that can be added to the app. Your Night Owl recorder will show up and a pop-up asking you to add a new device. Click Continue to add your Night Owl recorder. Take a moment now to name your Night Owl recorder. The Night Owl app will now pair with the recorder. You can now follow the on-screen prompts to complete the startup wizard right from your smart device. You should see a message that your device was successfully added, and it will have a Live View tab. You can now click Live View to begin viewing your cameras. You should start seeing your cameras on your smartphone. If you choose to connect this to a TV monitor for viewing, you will need to use the HDMI cable. It goes into the port on the back of the DVR and the other end goes to your TV. The USB mouse plugs into the back of the DVR. You can then start to work through the startup wizard as it appears on your TV monitor. Once that is finished, go to Live View to see your cameras on the monitor. Thanks for using Night Owl, smart security for a smarter home.